A lot of people don't realise how their car can impact their bodies. By not having your seat correctly set up or having the steering wheel in the right position will have a massive impact on how comfortable you are in the seat, especially if you car share and especially if you take long journeys on a regular basis. I've got 6 top tips to help you get more comfortable in your car. The first thing we're going to look at is headrest position. It's really important that you have it level with the top of your head, so if any accidents happen, it will help protect you from whiplash, and it also means that you can rest your head on long journeys and allow the neck muscles to relax. Number 2 is angle of the seat. At the moment, this one is far too reclined and it's causing me to slouch. What I need to do is bring the angle of the seat upwards to create a more natural curve in my lumbar spine, make it a far more comfortable drive. Number 3 is the level of your knees in relation to your hips. At the moment, you can see that my knees are higher than my hips, and this is causing me to slouch in the lower back. What you need to do is to elevate the hips a little bit by either putting a cushion underneath or using the functions on your car to try and get your hips and knees in a more of a flat alignment. Number 4 is the position of your knees in relation to the seat. If your knee is resting on your seat for a number of hours, you're likely going to get some symptoms like pins and needles or some cramping in the calves. This is because there's a really important blood vessel running down the back of the knee that supplies the legs. And if you're sitting there driving for hours, that's going to cause some compression and some discomfort. What I highly recommend is you place a small cushion behind your lower back, so help to push your knee forward slightly, creating a small gap, allowing the blood flow to your legs much more comfortably. Number 5 is steering wheel position. With your hands in the 10 and 2 position, your hand should be level with your shoulder. This will allow a nice relaxed bend in the elbow, allowing your shoulders to stay relaxed during the drive. If the steering wheel's too high, it will cause you to hunch your shoulders and cause tension in the neck. That's the last thing we want, so check your steering wheel height. Number 6 is lumbar support. Most cars these days have an adjustable section where you can increase or decrease the curve for your lumbar spine. If you have too much lumbar support, it's going to cause an arch in your lower back, and this is going to cause your joints in your lower back to be irritated over a long period of time. Likewise, if you don't have enough lumbar support, you'll end up rounding through the spine and slouching in the car, which is the last thing that you want. So have a play around with it and find the sweet spot for you. If you're fortunate enough to have memory settings in your car, I highly recommend that you take the time to set up each individual user's settings so that they can have a nice comfortable drive. Next time you've got a little niggle in your back or in your neck, have a think, is your car causing some of that problem? And take the time to set your car up specifically for you.